I'm trying not to get the camera too close because I always have it really close. I'm not trying to have like, hi guys, I'm coming to you today. Sorry for those old ones that I'm like this. So I'm going to try to get farther back, okay? And I'm dealing with this like allergy thing because my husband keeps the fan all the time, and I wake up all stuffy, and I only do my hair one time, okay? There. I'm trying to get my videos better, more professional. So, I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about um, something that happened to me, and it was so amazing. Okay. Anyways, I remember I had this eye right here had gotten hit with, they said rheumatoid arthritis, and it flared up. I had gotten iritis, and I had lost sight in this eye. It was the most painful thing I'd ever went through. It was a year battle. I mean, finally, what happened is I don't want to get too much into it, but the body is so awesome that with the infection, my eye grew a film to coat my pupil. It's pretty cool. And then once they got that taken care of, the pupil dissolved. I mean, the film dissolved and I'm able to see. But there is scar tissue. And if you look, sometimes you could tell one eye is different than the other. But it makes me kind of cool, unique. One's like greenish and one's bluish. Anyway, so at that time I had been taking a lot of steroids. I had to wear glasses all the time. We went to the coast and the steroids were making me sick. I'd feel sick. I was just struggling, going through a lot. And on top of that, remember I told you I'd always dealt with fear and I'd always dealt with different things. And I remember that day, we were at the beach. I had my glasses on. I was walking and I was telling God, God, I'm different. I am different. I am damaged. I remember just saying, I'm damaged. I'm damaged. No, I said, I'm broken. I'm broken, God. I'm broken. I'm broken. You can never use me. I'm different. I'm weird. I mean, I'm just not like everybody else, God. I'm broken. I'm broken. I remember I just was so down on myself and just thinking I could never be fixed. Me, Glenda, could never be fixed and I could never be used for God. I remember looking at other people wishing I could be like that person. I wish I could be like that person. My sister-in-law, she's awesome. She's blessed and her personality is different than mine. And I always wish I could be like her. She's strong and smart and she can hold a job good. And I remember I was always broken and emotional and have issues. And I'm broken, I'm broken, I'm broken, I'm broken. I can never make it, God. I can never make it. And that was actually, it was before God set me free of the fear. So it was when I was going through that. And I remember telling God, I'm broken. You can never use me, you know. And I remember going to church and they would, that's why sometimes I like church, but you can't act like you're perfect. You can't act like you don't deal with anything because once we get saved, we still deal with things. We're not perfect. And then I would try to go to church and then leave home and try to go home and be perfect like them. And I never could be perfect. So I just quit trying to be perfect. Just gave up. And but at that time I was in a really down state in my life and I was like, I'm broken. Anyways, and I remember just being very down and very hopeless about my life and thinking this is all it's gonna be and I'm just gonna stay broken. I'm not gonna be used by God and I'm worthless and you know all the things that the voices tell you. Okay, so I had my glasses and Johnny was having a blast, like running, skipping, jumping, throwing rocks, and I'm like all with my head down and my glasses, I'm broken, I'm broken. And I remember looking down and I was looking for sand dollars and I could only find broken sand dollars. And I'm like, what the heck? This whole ocean's full of broken sand dollars. So I looked down and I seen the broken sand dollars and I could hear God speak like in my mind say, do you see all the broken sand dollars? I said, yeah. And the broken shells, I was like, yes, they're all broken. Like I could hardly find a whole one. And he told me, the ocean is full of brokenness. Full of brokenness. See all the brokenness? He said, but it's still a display of my splendor. And at that time I was like, I'd heard of splendor, but I didn't know what it meant. And I looked up later what splendor meant, and it meant beauty, God's beauty. And God told me people go to the ocean because it's peaceful, because it's beautiful, because people can go and think, because they feel me there. And God told me, for you are broken, but nevertheless you are a display of my splendor. He said, just like the ocean has brokenness, it is a display of my splendor. I heard it so clear that day. I got so excited. I went down and I wrote everything that he told me. And man, from that day forward, I knew that even though I was broken, that God wanted to use me. And that's what I'm telling you. Even if you feel broken, even if you feel like you'll never be like everybody else, that's cool because it makes you chosen and set apart. It makes you unique and who you are. You'll never be good at being anybody else but being you. If you try to act like anybody else, you'll always be second best. But if you be you and appreciate and love the splendor that God has in you, you will be a display of His splendor. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you're excited. I want you to know you are a display of God's splendor. You're a display just right now, how you are, who you are, with all your mistakes, with all your brokenness, with whatever you made a mistake with yesterday, you're still a display of God's splendor. So I just wanted to share that with you and tell you to have a great day and enjoy being you. Connect to God, love Him, and let him just lead you into something special and great. I just thank you and love you. Have a great day. God bless.